Lady Shot Caller here. I'm the Chicago Bears scout for the Fantasy Football Network's exclusive app. Here to give you Week 3 Chicago Bears at home against the Houston Texans. Let's break it down. We'll start with Justin Fields, the leading scorer on the Chicago Bears, 3 TDs over 2 games. Now, he's not able to get the ball in the air because their offensive line hasn't been at full health. Lucas Patrick, their starting center, is back in the game this week. So that means that he might have the protection needed to get the ball in the air. That does not mean to start Darnell Mooney or Cole Kmet. Now, I really had high hopes for Kmet. He's playing 85% of snap shares. That increased from week 1. And Darnell Mooney is still at 90% of the snap shares, but they're not getting the workload that they need to be fantasy relevant. So I would go ahead and fade both of them until we see otherwise. Now on to the run game. David Montgomery, I told you guys to start him last week, and it's integral that you start him again, and he's going to see the workload that you guys drafted him at, okay? He hasn't scored any TDs yet, and they're kind of spreading the ball around for that, but the Houston Texans are allowing the highest rush success rate in the NFL, so the run game is where the Bears are going to focus. As for injuries, we're looking a little rough on the defensive side. I saw that the Bears were trending in defenses to pick up this week. Now, I understand they're going against the Texans, but they look competitive. So I would really go ahead and stash the Bears or just wait to pick them up because the defensive line is in rough shape. There was a lot of do not practices on Thursday. Roquan Smith is one of them. Jalen Johnson. We've got Matthew Adams. Everybody's a little dinged up. Okay, they've been playing a lot of game and they haven't had an opportunity to rest. So I would go ahead and hold off on those Bears. There's other squads that you can pick up against better matchups. Last but not least, I want you guys to keep an eye out for Quincy St. Brown. These brothers, you see what his brother Amon-Ra is doing over in Detroit, and I think that Quincy has an opportunity here to prove himself, and he's already been a scoring receiver, and he's his snap share is increasing weekly, so keep an eye on him. I'm not saying pick him up and stash him. I don't think anybody's concerned, but keep your eye on him. Put him on your watch list on all of your drafts. All right, so I'm gonna see you guys next week. Good luck this week. Again, we're gonna start David Montgomery, Justin Fields in deep super flex leagues, and we're gonna go ahead and sit everybody else because we haven't seen anything to prove otherwise. All right, catch you next week.